All right. So we're getting into something heavy right now.
So we've all remember a couple weeks ago, I was like, wow. And there was a fight at Jiu-Jitsu World League on a Sunday.
Right.
We all were there for that. We were all like, we've all seen the clip of the dude bleeding in the stands and the crazy fight that happened.
Well, the crazy thing is it broke for us at least. I got the nude from the Discord. Some guy that's in our Discord was at the event and took a picture of the guy and posted it in our Discord like right after it happened. I was like, oh shit, there was a fight.
Yeah, it was cool. That's what I'm saying. We're getting the news first, guys. Follow us. Come to find out, it was a couple checkmat schools. There was a domestic dispute between some parents of the kids or the two kids. I don't know the exact details of the domestic dispute between the two, but this wasn't really a jiu-jitsu issue. I guess these two families have had issues in the past.
They're from like the same
area.
So
it was the same area, and it was kind of like they just kind of,
So they're both checkmat families, different checkmat schools, but in the same area of California.
Right. That's what I heard. And even if so they don't, or even if they were the same school, which I think they were different schools. And anyways, these families did not get along.
Right.
And that what the fight was. So a fight breaks out. They're both checkmat. Poncho, Habino, two of the head guys in the checkmat organization, like right under Leo, right? Get called back by the director, Gabriel. And Gabriel says, this isn't going to be good for you guys. There was a fight here. There was a fight up in the stands. You guys are disrespecting the Jiu-Jitsu World League. You guys are making me look bad. You guys are costing me money, and so on and so on. Which to that, Poncho's like, how is Checkmat supposed to know who's fighting in the stands?
Right. If all the coaches
you were
are
there,
down on floor two.
there's hundreds of kids competing down on the bottom
at one time.
Yes. All these coaches are scrambling around. Yeah, maybe they saw a fight up in the stands. If you're at Poly Pavilion, you're down in the arena.
Right.
It's up in the stands, right?
Even if you wanted to get to it, it's so far away, the way that you had to get down to the floor.
It would have took 5 or 6, 7, 8 minutes to get up there.
Yeah.
To break it up. If the fight was close, obviously, hey, knock it off.
Right.
But we're down here coaching children. How are we supposed to get up there in time? It's not Checkmat's fault as an organization for the, immaturity and actions of a couple, parents in the stands. Those families and those parents, their kids have been removed from the Checkmat organization. They are no longer Checkmat students.
Yeah.
We had to handle it afterwards.
Which is sad because of the actions of the family, the children are having to pay as well.
It sucks. It does suck. But, that's why if you can't handle your kids,
right.
Like if you're getting upset of your kids' results, you better know like your kid's going to get smoked in jiu-jitsu. You better be able to watch your kid lose. This is a tough sport. That being said, they couldn't get there in time. They couldn't break it up. The fight breaks out. That's a security issue from Jiu-Jitsu World League.
Right.
That is not Checkmat's fault.
And I was there on Saturday. There was security there. I don't know if they weren't walking around.
Were they hired by Jiu-Jitsu World League or was it just the UCLA campus security?
Right.
I don't know. What I do know is how can the guys, all the coaches who are supporting their kids, 700 athletes
that day
competing in the Jiu-Jitsu World League.
Not 700 kids at Jiu-Jitsu World League that day, 700 Checkmat kids.
Well, I think it's just for the adults and kids.
Okay,
700 athletes competed for them that day or that weekend. The coaches are busy. Yeah. Checkmat handled the situation by eliminating the students after.
Right.
But how is that possible for them to get up there in time to break up that fight? It's impossible and it's not fair the way Checkmat's being treated. They took away he's like, we're taking away your team trophy and all this kind of stuff. If you look on, it still shows Checkmat number 1, but like they didn't let us have the trophy. So no trophy is no number 1. That's them like trying to like, look at Checkmat's still here. Like, but we're not. Right. You didn't let us take the trophy home. You screwed over the organization.
Right.
Poncho's like, I got to talk to Leo about this. Okay. I'm going to talk to Leo. So Leo wants to talk to the owner, Matthew. I believe is his name. Good name. To this day, they still have not had a meeting. They keep trying to text back and forth. I don't know if they're trying to like get something like in writing for coming back from them, but all Leo wants to do is Leo and Pancho want to get together, or Leo, one of the higher up black belts, wants to get together, sit down with
Matthew,
the organization, the director and the owner, and fix this problem because it's not fair.
Well, let's dive in a little bit to the relationship that Leo has to Jiu-Jitsu World League and the significance of Checkmat in Jiu-Jitsu World League as an organization.
When Jiu-Jitsu World League started, the owner, Matthew, had a consultation with Leo, said, we want Checkmat to really support this tournament. I'm building this thing. Can you help me? So Leo was there from the ground up, helping Jiu-Jitsu World League get started, help develop the rule set, help develop everything. And during COVID, when the world was like on the quits and they were doing, Jiu-Jitsu World League stayed open and was doing tournaments in football fields under tents and all this stuff. And Checkmat was there. We all competed. Everybody came out in droves and helped keep it afloat. And for them to basically say, you know, no, this is your fault. I can't believe you did this to us.
Right.
I was like, what has Checkmat done for you?
Right.
Checkmat has over just this tournament, 700 athletes. That's every tournament. Hundreds of athletes compete for Checkmat in Jiu-Jitsu World League tournaments.
Right.
That's like probably over $1 million a year.
Yeah.
Over $1 million a year Checkmat brings to this organization.
We did the math just for this this one tournament in question. It was over $800,000 from just Checkmat as an organization. I'm sorry, not 80,000, over $80,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah, almost $100K from one school, one academy organization.
That's crazy. How can you just say this is your fault for some immature parents?
Right.
Something has to be done. Something has to be changed. So Leo sends out an email and it goes viral, basically saying, I don't want any Checkmat school signed up for Jiu-Jitsu World League. So as of now, you can.
And if you're in one, pull out.
Yeah. So as of now, you are asked for a refund. There is no Checkmat schools doing any Jiu-Jitsu World League tournaments.
Right.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because they do have a good event.
Right.
It is a good event.
And it's getting better every time.
And they're improving.
They're getting good venues.
But you don't, I mean, I get the fight and I get that in the moment that might have been a reactionary thing for the director or the owner of Jiu-Jitsu World League to automatically push that blame on the organization, punish the whole team for something of immature parents. If the Lakers or the Dodgers, if you're at their game and two Dodger fans get in a fight, which happens all the time, or two Lakers fans get in a tussle in the stands,
right.
The Lakers don't get punished for some dumb fans.
Let's say it was a family. Let's say it was one of the players' wives got into a fight. They're not going to punish the team.
Right.
You know, they might say, hey, your wife's not allowed at events anymore.
Right, exactly.
But
it's a security issue. It's not a Checkmat issue.
Right.
The Checkmat did the right thing by kicking these people out, but it was not their fault for as an organization. These kids train hard for this. Checkmat takes this world serious.
Right.
It's not the IBJJF worlds.
No.
Okay. But for masters athletes, for kids, we took it serious.
Right.
Kids took privates. Kids paid for this. People had their grandparents get in hotel rooms,
flying
all
in.
this crazy stuff for this. And for you guys to ruin that for them. And I know they're saying it wasn't the season. It was this event. Well, this is the world's event.
Right.
And you took that from Checkmat. So as of now, Checkmat no longer in
Jiu-Jitsu World League.
Jiu-Jitsu World League until the owner, the director, sit down with Leo and one of the higher up black belts and fix it.
Right.
So pretty wild, pretty wild that this went down this way. But yeah, that's crazy. One of the bigger schools in the country no longer supporting a jiu-jitsu event. So what other events will, some other events are going to get all this,
Right.
NABJJF, here we come, right?
Right. Yeah, they're going to, because they're not going to stop competing.
All these little jiu-jitsu tournaments, these other organizations,
Right.
they're just waiting there.
Right.
And here comes
Checkmat as an organization is going to focus their energy on another federation
until this gets fixed. Here comes 80K. Who wants it?
Right.
I would be emailing Leo. I would be emailing all these Poncho, Habino, and Mafra, all these guys, all these head guys. I would be emailing and be like, hey, we would love to have Checkmat at our school.
Right.
And we're going to make clips of this and we're going to send it. This is just, as a student, this was, this is what I'm doing. So we're going to send it. We're going to, other organizations, be ready. Checkmat's coming until this can get resolved.